It is Y105, Dubuque's #1 hit music station. My name is Steve Pulaski. My next guest is a member of the multi-generational band Ballyheigue, who just performed at the 20th annual Irish Hoolie last weekend. If you missed them there, you'll have ample opportunities to catch them. They are playing at the Notre Dame USC football game on October 18th. They're part of the Tailgate Entertainment, and they're a regular presence at the Iowa Irish Fest in Waterloo. They get around, though. They do a lot of shows every year. One of the members of the band joins me now. He is Carl Droessler. It is very nice to talk to you, Carl. We made the acquaintance, too, over at the Irish Hoolie. I want you to describe Ballyheigue. It's one of my favorite bands that I love seeing locally. Talk about its music, its members, things like that.
Ballyheigue consists of our main member, which is Rob McCullough, and he's the only Irishman in the band as well. But he's our leader of the band, and this whole thing started when the High Kings came to town, and the casino wanted somebody to open up for the High Kings. And so Rob got a hold of the Ott girls, and they put whatever they could together on that. And I believe their dad joined them on that as well. But that was a while back, and then they had a drummer, and the drummer left, and so I never knew anything about Irish music. And I did my homework on it and taught myself how to play the ball run and auditioned, and they were very gracious in letting me in, I'll tell you that. But, so we have Rob is a tin whistle player and vocalist. Jim Ott is a guitarist and vocalist. And then his two daughters, Emily, she plays the violin and vocals. And his other daughter, Allison English, she plays the stand-up bass and the vocals and tin whistle. And then Seth Enns, he plays the guitar, the mandolin, and the banjo, just multi-talented, and he is on vocals as well. And since then, I have grown in love with the Irish music, the stories of the Irish music. Since then, we went over to Ireland, my wife and I did, for our anniversary, and I bought the drum that I'm using now and had it sent to our B&B, hoping to play over there. And I got to play with 7 different bands in 7 different pubs. It was just magical. And then we learned about the stories and the history of Ireland, and it's just so heartwarming to know all that. And that's where most all their music came from. They were telling their stories.
Is that what you think makes Irish music so popular and beloved, is the stories?
I think it is, because the Gaelic language over there, they kind of stifled that. And so they were telling their stories in their song.
What's one of your favorite songs to perform with Ballyheigue?
Oh, one of my favorites is Michael Hatton. It's a great song. It's about they're running whiskey. Imagine that. But, it's just a beautiful song, a beautiful ballad, and,
Where is Ballyheigue performing in the coming months?
Our next performance actually is going to be, the Notre Dame is that one, and then the next one would probably be St. Patrick's Day. Our bass player had moved to Michigan, so it's a little bit more of a challenge for us. But we get together on St. Patrick's Day, and we hit the 3 Darkbirds, we hit Happies for the Hibernians, and then we hit the Lift on Sunday. And have a great, great crowd, of course, on St. Patrick's weekend.
Is there any place where people can find your music online or on any streaming services?
Absolutely. We are on Spotify. We are on Instagram and Facebook. So that's where you can find information where we're going to be at. Sometimes we pop up a off-the-cuff gig. So you just keep tuned into Facebook is basically where you can find that.
I'll ask you, too, since we did get to kind of commiserate a little bit at the Irish Hoolie. Mm-hmm. What was your thoughts on the Irish Hoolie, the 20th anniversary?
Oh, my gosh. The good Lord gave us weather that was just phenomenal. The people came, they stayed, and the Kilkennys, the headliners, were just amazing. I've never heard them before, so I was interested in hearing what they have, and they're great performers, and they're great musicians, and they're good crowd pleasers, so we was very happy with it.
If there's one thing I love about the Irish beyond the music, it's the sayings, it's sort of the poetry. Is there any little bit of Irish wisdom you can leave the listeners with, Carl?
Oh, have another Guinness.
as it were. He's Carl Droessler, grateful for his time today. Again, Ballyheigue, Ballyheigue. You can find them on social media. I highly recommend you do. I love their music. They are one of the biggest draws to the Irish Hoolie every single year, in my opinion, and I'm grateful for your time, Carl. Thanks for making the time today.
Hey, thank you, Steve. We appreciate it.